Hello there, Scorpio. How are you, my love? Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. If you are brand new to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you have decided to join us. If you enjoy your message today, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment down below. If you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I'm sending you huge hugs through the computer screen. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get straight into your reading, okay? Please keep in mind that this reading is general, okay? So this may or may not be your story. If it's not, do not force it to fit, then this is just not your message. If it is, though, I really hope that it provides you the clarity that you seek going forward. We will be doing an extended reading after this reading, okay? I'll leave the link to where you can find the extended reading pinned to the top of the comments section down below, as well as a link to my booking system if you find that you would prefer to do something a bit more specific to your particular situation, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and pulled oracle cards ahead of time. We will be pulling from the tarot together, okay? But to get an idea of the context that we have for you, I went ahead and just pulled some oracles. Now, this is a little bit complicated, Scorp. The word that comes to mind is rumor, as well as the phrase, someone is watching you. All right, Scorp. So there's definitely a gentleman here in the mix. I feel we have main female coming through, okay, with great fortune. So I feel like this main female could be a female that you are connecting with, or this could be your energy, Scorp, okay? Take it as it applies. But there's definitely this sense of someone is coming into, you know, the 26 reduces to an 8. There's been a lot of sacrifices being made up to this point that has now allowed you to really bask in your work, bask in the results, right? Bask in the fruits of your labor. You've sacrificed a lot. You've given a lot of your time, energy, resource. It feels like now you are finally getting back some of that abundance financially. Getting back some of that time maybe that you've been dedicating so much has been tied into these other things that now you're experiencing a certain level of release, right? There's an abundance now of time. There's an abundance now of money. Okay, you're coming into this space of having everything that you need. If you're connecting with a female, right, connecting with a feminine energy, this person is currently experiencing that, right? They are to me, it feels like a 9 of Pentacles energy, where it's very blissful, and it's like everything that you have been working towards up to this point is finally paying off. Now, I say rumor because we've got message of concern along with occupation. So message of concern is quite literally that. It's some type of communication, a message, a text message, a call, a conversation with somebody, right? Something has been brought to your attention, though, and it's something that concerns you. It's something that makes you worry a bit. It's something that may be the proverbial monkey wrench in what it is you're trying to do, or the way people see you, or the way you're trying to portray yourself to a particular individual or group of people. With occupation, this could be in the workplace, okay? This could be rumors in the workplace about you, and you may be afraid of what this may mean for how you look to certain people. It could be certain employers, because here's the thing, and this is where things start to get a little bit complex, right? We've got a wealthy man here whose opinion you care about, okay? But there's something about the way he portrays himself that isn't necessarily truthful either. He's coming through as false person. False person doesn't necessarily have to be someone whose intent is you know, malicious or malevolent or anything of that nature. He doesn't necessarily have to be a bad person, but there is something that he is not necessarily revealing to you completely. Okay, these cards were to clarify the toil and labor card, which if you identify as the feminine energy here, this is kind of, this is your energy, right? This is the fact that you have you finally come into a space of abundance, of feeling like everything that you've worked for is finally coming back to you, okay? But you're still, despite all of this time that you're getting back, or all of this energy that you're getting back, or all of this money that you're getting back, there's still something here that's kind of like, you're still having to work very, very hard, okay? You're still having to work very, very hard at something. It's kind of, it feels very 1 foot in, 1 foot out, Scorp, okay? It feels like you're in transition to something, but there is something about this energy, okay? There's something that you're working very hard on, and it's not so much a labor of love. It's really, it feels like you're biting the bullet on this one. it feels like you're biting the bullet. Where occupation talks about doing something that you enjoy and taking more time to partake in that particular activity because you love it, toil and labor talks about doing something because you're supposed to do it, because it's an obligation, because it's what puts food on the table, but meanwhile you feel like this is not really where you're supposed to be, and it really sucks getting out of bed to do this toil and labor. Okay, somewhere in the mix, okay, somewhere in the mix for some of you, this is about a workplace rumor, and you're afraid of how someone that you work with is going to view you after this, essentially. And I went ahead and I put false person with wealthy man. I clarified further, okay, and we got marriage and concern. So now we've got this link. We've got this link here between this wealthy man, who you are, experiencing abundance, but still being in a place of having to kind of bite the bullet on something. You're still, you have what you need on an individual level, Scorp. Like you're achieving a certain level of success on the individual level, but there's something you still want with this person, or there's still a certain level of recognition or a contract that you're waiting for this person, but what they're not telling you is they are still on the fence. Now here's the thing, I don't feel like this concern that they have towards this marriage, because marriage can abstractly be a contract. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage per se. Now, along with more clarifiers that we pulled, we also have influence. Okay, if you have Libra in your chart, I cannot even make this up. We did a Libra reading and influence also came out for them. Okay, so where I tend to lean more towards the generalized view of a reading, not necessarily picking or choosing love over career. I try to accommodate both messages. I feel like this reading is largely love related, because the influence card talks quite explicitly about partnerships, courting somebody, and being in a mutually attracted situation with another person. Okay, so this can absolutely be your situation in work, 100%. But again, the same I said with Libra, if this is love for you, this is a workplace love situation, right? That's what this looks like. Where this person that you're connecting with, okay, may already be in a connection, and what they're not telling you is that things at home or things in the other contract, things in the other obligation are not really looking good, right? There's toil and labor here. There's toil and labor here. There's hard work and having to do what you're supposed to do because that's the obligation, it's the agreement you made, but it's not what brings you joy necessarily. Okay, now Libra, if Scorpio, if you're the male in this story, the masculine energy in this story, you're coming through as not telling this person what you are feeling, right? You're not telling this person about the other commitment that you have, or that you are thinking about committing yourself to another situation. The fact that there might be competing energies here that concern you, that there's something here possibly about this person, the fact that this person is going to go off and do something different with their lives, and that no matter what it is you would like to happen, you may not be able to make too many great strides here. We've also got expectation, which is the last oracle card of this particular deck that I pulled. Expectation, which is another 10. Okay, I also want to point out, hold on, I also want to point out that with marriage and concern, we've got 333 here, 333. Okay, so this could very well be a three-party situation, which I do feel implicitly is what's going on here. Okay, there's definitely another entity, another person, another situation at hand, another commitment of sorts. Now with expectation, this is a pause. Okay, this pause is between the message of concern and great fortune. So there's something here that's blocking your ability to really enjoy your downtime, Scorp. There's something there, again, like it feels like one foot in, one foot out. Like you're very kept to yourself. You're really focused on what it is you're doing. You're focused on how you feel, how you look, the money that you're bringing in. The focus is on you again, right? But you can't help but feel like there is something that you want with this other person. And in between, there's this expectation, right? There's this waiting on something, maybe waiting for communication, waiting for reciprocation, waiting for something. Like you're waiting for something to maybe come out of these rumors, come out of the messages from these other people that you're hearing about, okay? But there is definitely a sense here that you're subjecting yourself to harsh conditions, whatever those might be for you. It could be staying at a job that you don't like. It could be staying in the same group of friends that you don't like. It could be whatever it is for you, right? Partaking in certain hobbies because it's the only place that you get to see this other person or to be around this other person. It's something that you're doing that you don't necessarily like to do because you just want to be around this person. And this person is not telling you that they are considering a commitment of some kind, either with you, right? They could be considering a commitment with you, and there's something about it, the possibility of it happening, that concerns them, okay? Or it could be that they're not telling you that another commitment that has been keeping them from you is actually the source of great concern for them, okay? Because for whatever the reason, it's just something that they feel is not shareable at the moment. Okay, now you've got be your best self always, and let me see, and perfect timing, or perfect setting. Be your best self always, which came through as well, clarified with influence. Be your best self always. Okay, so this is where I get that feeling here that you want to appear to be your best self always in front of this particular person. There's someone that you feel very attracted to, someone who has shown you time and time again, Scorp, that they feel very attracted to you too. Okay, being your best self always. To me, this feels very much like advice. Okay, this feels like this is not only something that you are trying to do. You want to make sure that you come forth in the best light in spite of how other people may view you, how other people are talking about you. Okay, but overall, you just want to make sure that no matter what, at the end of the day, the person that you're connecting with respects you and feels about you the same way you feel about them. And I want to say that this is absolutely confirmation that is the case, because there is something here that they're conflicted about. This other could be a literal marriage, but a commitment or a contract of some kind, an obligation that's concerning them. But I do not feel that concern is about you. I don't feel like that's connected to you. I feel like that's connected to another situation outside of the situation. Okay, then we've got perfect setting with prosperity. The perfect setting card is all about making sure that you create the environment you desire. So if you desire an environment where people are not talking poorly about you, or an environment that is full of love and affection and whatnot, you have to take part. You have to take part in what the creation of that looks like. And with prosperity here, it's almost like it's like abundance. Okay, it's talking about abundance, good luck. Okay, prosperity. It's about basically the soil is fertile. The soil is fertile. So if there was something that you wanted to begin, okay, if you want to get the ball rolling on something, if you wanted to instigate a different type of emotional beginning with this person, okay, now would be a really lucrative time. Now would be a good time to be more affectionate. They're very receptive, okay, is what I'm trying to say. With the prosperity card, it's like anything that you do attempt to do in terms of this relationship will be well received. It will be well received. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's like if you were to express your emotions to this person, even if they didn't reciprocate it, they wouldn't reject it. They would say, they would have a not even a lukewarm response. It would, they might be caught off guard, but they would still on some level let you know that they appreciate you coming forth and being vulnerable that way, and that they appreciate you too. It's like a very gentle energy here that is very conducive to, if not the next level that you'd like to start with them, it would be like a fair in between, right? It would be like a fair in between where you could take a chance with this person in love. And even if it doesn't pan out to be exactly what you want, it wouldn't be the end of the situation either. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with Scorp in this situation. Celtic cross spread, please. But this person is definitely not sharing. This person's not sharing the fact that they are thinking. They're feeling really concerned about another commitment that they have. And I feel compelled to say, and how it might get in the way, how it might interfere, or how it might, like, this person is changing their mind about something, Scorp, okay? And look at this. 7 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Right? This person could be married. This could quite literally be a marriage. This is just overall, though, the energy of something that someone has been investing themselves into. They've been investing long and tirelessly into a particular situation, a legacy. And with the 9 of Pentacles, they're not really focused on how this is going to affect other people anymore. right? They've been holding out. They've been patiently waiting for the kind of result that will pay everybody out. But at this point, this person is really just saying, listen, I have been doing this with the wrong intentions in mind. Now that I see what I see, now that I have a true joy, right, with this occupation here, okay, it's like now that I have something that I really enjoy putting effort into, now that I have found something or someone here that I really love, okay, someone that, you know, I really am attracted to, someone who has mutual, you know, has the same amount of respect for me that I do for them and whatnot, you know, it feels like a change of heart here, a change of mind. But this person's not going to talk about it. That's the thing. This person's not going to talk about it. Not right now. What's going on? What's going on, please? What's going on, please, Scorp? What's going on, please, Scorp? Now, I am saying, I know I'm saying she or he and kind of assuming roles here, but please take the message as it resonates. That's, you know, that's just my default, because I am feeling a feminine energy is watching this and you know, in a connection with a masculine energy. But please just take this as it resonates. This can still very well be your story and very well be your message. Okay, let's see. Perfect. One more and then a cut. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. Overarching energy. Two of Wands. Yeah, so a choice. That's what I'm saying. It feels like someone here is having a change of heart, a change of mind. If you have Libra in your chart, go check out the Libra reading, Scorpio, because you've got your starting energy right now is the Queen of Swords, just like in the Libra reading. Okay? There's too many cooks in the kitchen. Oh, but there's love here. Oh, there's love here. That feels really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Communication came in, some type of message. Right? Oh, Lordy Lord. For some of you, a big change has already occurred. Okay, a new level of stability has already occurred, or at the very least there's been an understanding that that's what you desire, right? At the very least there's a revelation here that somebody wants more in this connection. Okay, some of you could be connecting with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Gemini actually had come out in Gemini, the lovers, had come out in the pre-shuffle, as well as Aries. So very strong tie to the Libra reading, because those were two very big signs appearing there as well. And we've got Aquarius. Okay, so let's see, we've got Judgment here. Yeah, that's all right. So Scorp, you and this person are going to definitely be moving into a more serious level of your commitment. Okay? Right now, nothing is happening because someone's trying to figure out what their next move is. What you're going to find is that a long road awaits you guys. Okay? A long road awaits you guys. Here's your energy here. Okay? Yeah, someone here is just not, you could be connecting with a Cancer. For sure. Cancer energy, Cancerian energy here. But this is definitely, someone here has been holding back their emotions. Somebody here has just been not budging in terms of what their life looks like, in terms of, you know, I do feel very heavily that this is romance, okay? So if whatever their life looks like, their commitments, the way they spend their time, what they say to you, none of that has changed. Emotionally, they have grown, they've developed deeper feelings for you, Scorp, but they haven't said anything, right? They feel very, very, they feel deeply for you. It's just a very gentle energy, and I feel especially with the Chariot energy coming in, Cancerian energy, this is about this person trying to, this is about direction, this is about ambition, okay? This person is finally choosing to come closer to you. They want to pursue you. In terms of the direction that they're taking, they've decided to move in your direction. You see what I mean? They have multiple people possibly. Maybe between you and another commitment. Possibly. Okay, but this person is definitely, okay, this person is definitely choosing to direct their attention, to direct their sights on you, because as the potential outcome here, we've also got the Hierophant. Okay, so for some of you, you work with this person, absolutely, because you also see yourselves as the Three of Pentacles. So you see yourselves as partners, right? You see yourselves as working together, kind of pulling your weight in this, but you are creating. We've also got another 3 here, which is your block. Okay, so we've got here the 3 of Cups. So this could be with this being the challenge. This is about reunion. It's what's challenging here is being able to really take this 2 of Cups that you have. Okay, this is what's in your thought space. Okay, for the both of you. Okay, but this is your reading, Scorp, so this could specifically be to you, but with the 2 of Cups, this is telling me that this is reciprocating energy. Okay, so this is not just you feeling this way, this is the person that you're connecting with also feeling this way. All right, the fact that you guys love each other, okay, or have this very deep spiritual connection, what's difficult is that there's a decision here that needs to be made about whether or not reuniting, okay, is it actually feasible. But while I think it is, I think there is also a very long journey up ahead. Recently you had some communication. You had some communication, and that's what's allowed you guys to progress to this point. You've reached a new level of your relationship. You've reached a new level of how you guys see each other, or how you feel about each other, Scorp. This is just a brand new, it almost feels like new terrain. There's a new level of trust here. Okay, and it's just what has caused this to happen, essentially, what's caused this forward momentum are these rumors, or it is this message of concern. This message of concern, could be pertaining to the person that you're connecting with. Maybe they've received a message recently, or maybe they received a message from their job if you guys work together, or not, right? Maybe this person received a letter in the mail from their employer, or from whoever it is they rent their property from, or this could be a letter from a spouse. This could be, the letter could be from anyone to anyone in this situation. But there was definitely correspondence. There was definitely communication of some kind that came through, and it's allowed you guys to overcome, right? There's been a decision made. Because when you get to the four of Wands, you've gone past the 2 of Wands and past the 3 of Wands. You've not only made a decision, but you've also received some type of promise or some type of result that has allowed you to build a certain comfort. So it's like communication went out, a decision was made, whether to stick with somebody or not, or to be a certain way with somebody or not, to say something in particular or not. And the results were exactly what you and this person needed to see in order to agree that moving forward was something that you guys both wanted to do. It was a mutual attraction. It was quite literally something that you guys were both looking forward to, and thankfully, is what I feel like, thankfully it moved in the direction that you guys were hoping for. Okay, coming in, you've got Aquarian energy here with the Star. Okay, so you've got a large amount of healing. The Star comes after the Tower. So you guys, by this point, something has already fallen. And again, with this I keep getting rumor. I keep getting rumor here, Scorp. Okay, rumor or some type of unexpected message from somebody that you thought either wasn't involved or was no longer involved, or from somebody who you weren't expecting your counterpart to really care about what they had to say. Okay, again, it just feels it feels unexpected and like a surprise almost. Because you're focusing on yourself right now, Scorp, but you can't help your attention is being divided for some reason. So by this point, with the Star coming in, the Tower has already fallen. The Tower has fallen. You're recovering from this Tower, whatever this is. And as you're picking up the pieces with this person, as you are being the 3 of Pentacles, right? As you are teaming up with your counterpart to create something new, a new foundation, a strong foundation, with the 4 of Wands being here in your recent past. Okay, you guys are rebuilding something, creating something new. All right, again, I feel like a new level has been discovered between you guys. It is quite literally a dream come true. But the star also is indicative to me of a very long road ahead. Okay, there could be separation between you guys still. There may be separation that comes in for you guys in the near future. And that is part, this, if you have Libra in your chart, definitely go take a look at the Libra reading, because there could be quite a journey ahead for you guys. Okay, because ultimately we've got the Hierophant, we've got commitment, doing things the right way. Okay, is the thing. This is tradition. So here's what we're talking about with tradition, Scorp, and hear me out. If this person wants to be with you, and this Hierophant represents commitment, okay, for me, Hierophant with the star as a reader is talking about a long journey there, because the Hierophant does everything by the book. So let's just take a tally of what that might look like for you, right, Scorp? Let's say that the person you're connecting with is already in a situation, in some type of commitment. Maybe they live far away, okay, because we do have the two of Wands as well as the Six of Swords right beneath that. Perhaps this person lives overseas, right? Maybe this person has recently taken a job offer to go overseas. Maybe that's you, Scorp. Maybe you decided to go to school overseas or take a job overseas. Okay, sorry I bumped the camera. But again, imagine that that's the case, and the person that you're connecting with is in another situation, okay? Or between the traveling or the emotional distance, because this person is in a commitment already, okay? Those situations need to be resolved before the spotlight is ever put on you. So if this person is traveling or you're traveling and there's a separation that's inevitable, right? You have to finish that cycle out. You have to close that cycle out in order to come back and resume business as normal. All right? Because this is destiny. This is fated. What's happening next between you guys this is divine timing. This is what's supposed to happen. Okay? This is the pathway you're supposed to take. But the thing is, this is quite a journey. So let's say the person you're connected with is already married. They would have to, first of all, be honest with themselves, which they're not right now. Okay? They would have to be honest, communicate with you, create some type of game plan, talk with the person that they're connected with and let them know what they're feeling. Give that person an opportunity to express their feelings. For those of you who have been in a separation before, you understand that to be by the book isn't about packing a suitcase and leaving. It's about communicating and lots of paperwork and lots of time. Okay, Scorp? So I feel compelled to share that with you, because I do feel like this reading is going to resonate for some of you who may be pumping the brakes on something that is supposed to be yours. You're pumping the brakes on a personal path because you're waiting to see what things are going to be like with this person, because you know that there's a connection, because you know this is headed in that direction. But let me tell you, my friend, it's heading in that direction, but at a snail's pace. Finish what you're doing. Finish what you're doing in life, Scorp. Finish what you're doing. This is happening. This is you're inching in the direction of being with this person at some point. And there's no doubt that what you guys are experiencing now is magical. But what you're doing right now is you're forging the trust and the friendship and the pleasant memories together in order to create a firm foundation upon which to build your tower later. Do you get what I'm saying? Because nothing is happening right now. Nothing is happening right now. And there is a fear here that the judgment, the judgment call that is eventually made isn't going to be the right one. But I don't see that justified. I think the right decision here was made, and the right decision will be made. In the environment, we've got the Four of Swords. Okay, so you guys are still healing. There's a lot of healing. Someone here is meditating, though. Someone here is really trying to think about what this next chapter means, what this next chapter is going to look like. Okay, now let me see, what is this star coming into the near future? Yeah, dream come true. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Okay, but it's going to take some time. What else, please? 10 of Cups, please. What is this star? What is this star? What is this star coming into the near future, please, for Scorpio? What is this? What is this? What is this star, please? 2 more cards, please, for this, for star. Nothing? There we go. Star, please. Okay. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. More soulmate energy. Okay. Look at what I'm seeing. Happy parents, happy kids. Oh my gosh. Temperance, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Could be connecting with a Sagittarius as well, okay? But again, this is about leaving behind certain energies, people, places, and things, okay, in order to make space for new things. Dropping what isn't working, okay? But Temperance is all about taking things slow, not being rash, not doing things out of too much passion. Too much or too little. It's about doing exactly right, exactly what needs to be done. It's about kind of feeling out the vibe of a situation and doing what you know is the most appropriate thing to do based on who's involved and what the intended outcome is supposed to be. And holding on to the things that you want to preserve while walking away from the things that no longer fulfill you, right? There are certain things physically, monetarily even, that you do need to hold on to in order for in the name of stability, okay? But this is also talking about letting go of what you need to hold on to and not being selfish, not holding on to everything because you're afraid to lose everything. It's about with moderation being what Temperance is about. The 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on to really just the bare necessities. What do you need? Okay? Someone here is going to they're going to be thinking about, how do I hold on to those things or people that I really truly need in my life while letting go of the things or the situations that really don't serve me anymore? And how can I do that in a way that clears the space where I can make room for this connection? Because I feel like that is exactly what this would be for. It would be for this connection. Okay. What is this Hierophant here as a potential outcome? Sorry, my dog's like going crazy. I'm so used to her barking at everything under the sun. I didn't apologize earlier. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Hierophant, please. What about this Hierophant? But the person you're connecting with, Scorp, is definitely somebody who's not ready to move on from what they currently have. But I will tell you that the depths of your emotional connection is starting to make them wonder whether what they have is something they want for the long haul. This Hierophant, please. What is this Hierophant, or who is this Hierophant? You could be connecting with a Taurus as well. What is this Hierophant, please? I just looked up and saw 3311. Jeez. And it's 433. Lord help me. Let's see. So Piscean energy. Could be connecting with a Pisces as well. For those of you who have Libra in your chart and are connecting with a Pisces, or vice versa, you have Pisces in your chart connecting with a Libra, you might be interested in checking out the Libra reading as well. But yeah, there's definitely, in terms of this commitment, there's a hold up here. There's a hold up. Someone's not ready to leave a prior situation. Someone's not ready to make a prior to leave a prior situation, or somebody here is just not ready. They're just not ready for this new start. There's something that they're still feeling. They're pushing back against creating a new start. They're pushing back still. There's a new start, possibly. Like there's a new start that is possible, but they're just not sure. Yeah, you see, another Ace of Pentacles. There's a new start here. But this person needs for it to feel different, be comfortable. They need to not feel... I feel like this person that you're connecting with, Scorp, really cares about how others feel. Yeah, you see with the 9 of Swords, anxious, right? They are concerned. They're concerned about somebody that they're already connecting with, or they're concerned about the repercussions this is going to have on other people involved. They could have children involved already. Okay, Scorp, they could have children involved already. And so that's playing in the back of their mind. How do I balance this out? How do I separate myself from this situation with the mother or the father and still preserve the happiness and security of the kids? And that's where this comes into play. But this person's not sharing any of this with you. This person is not sharing anything. They're not sharing any of this with you. Okay? This Hierophant, though, I stand by my original statement. There might be a very clear new beginning that you guys could partake on together, but this person is not ready to do that yet. All right, Scorp, there is definitely something that they are resisting about this new beginning, something that they are still trying to figure out, something that they are, you know, they're holding on to what you guys have, and they're holding on to the potential here for a commitment, for a relationship. But what I see more than anything is that this person wants to be, they want to do things by the book. If it means that they have to suffer and sacrifice for a little bit to do this the right way, they're willing to do that. Okay? And that could be vice versa, Scorp. This could be you. This could be you as well. But I do feel like with you, with you coming through as feeling abundant and prosperous, I feel like you right now, Scorp, are in that Empress type energy, and you're connecting with somebody who is not quite ready for what you want. But at the same time, I think you still have a little ways to go as well. Especially if you're connecting with the Libra reading, I would say go check that out. You still have things to take care of. You still have business to tend to. But Scorp, overall, you're working with this person to create a foundation that will be very valuable later down the line. But this person needs to wrap up whatever it is that they're doing. Okay? They need to, whatever this commitment, whatever these hang-ups are about a new beginning, whatever it is that they are not sharing with you, whatever the issue is for them, they need to kind of lay those things to rest before they can successfully have something new with you. Okay? But there's love here, boy. There is love here. There is trust here. There's a desire to reunite here. But there's a choice here. There's a choice here as well. So guys, we're going to go ahead and finish this over in the extended reading. All right. If you'd like to join me on the other side, the link for the extended reading will be pinned to the top of the comment section down below. We will go ahead and look further into this person that you are connecting with. It could be this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong Aquarius, this Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, very strong as well. Okay, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorp. Very strong though, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. Okay, so we'll go ahead and see what this person feels towards you, what they want with you, what your next steps should look like, what the best advice is for you moving forward, your next immediate step, as well as what the most likely outcome will be for you and this person in the long term. Okay? Alright, Scorp. Thank you so much for being with me. If you want to join me, I'll see you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Okay? I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Mwah. And until next time.